Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Last time we explored Ixa'Taka and we learned about where the king was hiding out. He's trying to hide from the Valuans who have come in and wreaked some havoc around here. So we're going to meet with the king to see if he has any information on where the green moon crystal is. So, you are the people that have come from the eastern skies. The High Priests informed me of your arrival. They also told me that you drove off the fire-breathing ship that was destroying our land. I thank you on behalf of my people, the forests and Quetia. It was nothing, really. We were just doing what we thought was the right thing to do. I was driven away from my land and forced to live in this hut. I am sorry, but I am not in a position to compensate you for your bravery. However, I will do anything that is within my power as king to reward you. Is there anything that I could do for you? Actually, Your Majesty, we did have something to ask of you. We are looking for the green moon crystal. The green moon crystal. Perhaps you speak of the legendary sacred green stone. The men from Valuan came looking for the same thing, but I don't know where it is. However, if the stone did exist, it would probably be located in the lost city of Rixis. Lost City? Rixis. I believe that was the name of the capital of Ixa'Taka in the old world. You are correct. And it is said that the buildings, even the streets, were made of pure gold. Yay! Gold? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's find Rixis right now! Calm down, Aka. You're embarrassing me. So, do you know where Rixis is located? I'm afraid not. It has been hidden for generations. Our people call it the City of Mists. It may not even exist anymore. One of my high priests knows a great deal about the old world. His name is Ixa'Taka. If anyone would know, it would be him. I see. Would it be alright for us to meet Ixa'Taka? Ixa'Taka is not here. The Valuans took him to Sacred Mountain. In the mountain is a mine that contains what you call moonstones. So, the Valuans kidnapped one of your high priests and he's being held prisoner in Moonstone Mountain. Vyse, what should we do? Well, let's break into the Moonstone Mines to see if we can save that guy. Let's break into the Moonstone Mines. We could try to save Ixa'Taka. It appears to be our only option. Breaking into a Valuan stronghold isn't going to be easy. These people really like to say it isn't going to be easy. You're willing to risk your lives to save Ixa'Taka? Our sacred mountain is south of the Ixa'Taka village. Be careful. Leave it to us. Onward to Moonstone Mountain. Okay. And there's a channel. Where are you? Okay. Alright, we found him. Let's go ahead and feed that to Cuco. By the way, Sky Sardies are a consumable item. We got 50 of those from what's it called? The bird, Maria's bird from the moonfish thing. I think they only restore like 10 HP though, so I mean it's, I don't know. There's not much point in having them. Other than one thing that I'll explain a lot later. Our kingdom has been destroyed. Even the king is forced to live in conditions not fit for beasts. And as old as I am, I can do nothing. The Valuans have made Moonstone Mountain into their headquarters. Moonstone Mountain is south of Ixa'Taka. If you plan on going, be careful. Well, I'm going, so I will be careful. Alright, so let's return to the ship, and we're going to go along to Moonstone Mountain to see if we can find Ixa'Taka. So, Moonstone Mountain is south of Ixa'Taka. It's actually that first island that we saw when we first crossed South Ocean. That's where we're going to be headed. It's on the western side here. Surely we're gonna... Okay, I was waiting. Alright, hopefully that's the only battle on our way over here. So this is Moonstone Mountain. Let's go. We're just gonna dive straight in here. look inside here. A Valuan soldier. I guess this is the Valuan stronghold. And you can see some Ixa'Takans doing some labor back there. This door's been welded shut. It looks like they're serious about keeping the Ixa'Takans in here. An Ixa'Takan. Valuans are probably forcing them to mine for moonstones. So, yeah, Valuans just being jerkish like they always are. So, okay, straight into Moonstone Mountain. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. I think we just stepped on some kind of switch. Well, it doesn't look like anything happened. It was probably nothing. No, of course it was something. Well, DeLoco, I've heard that the air pirates have crossed the South Ocean and that they are on their way here. Yeah, if you remember, Galshan sentenced Alfonso out here to work in Moonstone Mountain, so here he is.
Yes, I ran into the north of Fortaka. They, narrowly escaped my flame cannon.
Yes, well, fighting air pirates is a bit more difficult than burning down trees. But I guess you already know that. Vyse was responsible for my demotion. I will make sure he suffers, and I will prove to the world that I am Flua's greatest admiral. You're not their greatest admiral if you don't even fight anything. Soon, Galshan will be taking orders from me. I simply don't understand why someone as noble as myself is forced to take orders from anyone other than Empress Theodora herself. Well, DeLoco, I must be going. I have to exterminate some pests.
Idiot. Perhaps you should have stared into the mirror a bit longer this morning. I think you have a hair out of place. As for you, Vyse, you damaged my precious chameleon. You will pay for that. Oh yes, you will pay. The next time we meet will be the last. Someone just set off the alarm. I wonder who it could be. Ah, Vyse, how nice of you to drop by. You saved me the trouble of finding you. Yes, I know that you are searching for the moon crystals as well. You must be trying to rescue Asapa. Good, good. You see, Vyse, these mines are full of traps. Too bad for you. You can't escape, Vyse. You will never leave these mines alive.
The exit just closed by itself. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a bad feeling about this place. I kind of get that feeling too. It's kind of creepy. So don't worry about the Valuan guard down there seeing you or anything. You can't see. Nope, it won't open. Looks like it's locked. Okay, so straight through here, we'll begin the dungeon. The door locks behind us, which, again, kind of creepy. Alright, so there's... Oh, well, we have Cupel clamoring for a champ. Nope, there's a big shutter, but it doesn't look like it's going to open. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, here we have the champ. Let's go ahead and feed it. No more evolution just yet. Alright, to the right is a room that we will be visiting a little bit later, so let's just go on to the left. And we're faced with 3 panels here. There's 2 O's and 1 X. Well, X marks the spot, right? If you walk across the O panels, they will drop you down to a minecart and they will bring you back to basically the very beginning of the dungeon. It's kind of like a holding area for some of the prisoners. So, alright, we have some Soroks, E-Loopers, and Luchiches. They're all green except for the Soroks. They're blue, but let's see. I'm going to go after the E-Loopers, and I'm going to use Pyres with both the ladies here. Oh, I did not mean to do that with Drachma. I meant to try to attack a Looper there.
Yeah. Moons, give me strength.
well, that works. I wasn't sure if one Pyres was going to take out all those guys or not, so that's why I cast it with both heavies, but so this will be a waste, but that's alright. Of course, Drachma's not going to hit it. I don't even know why I bothered. I'll try Cutlass Fury it. Alright. So I got one of them, that's good.
That was easy.
Not too big of a fan of that sword for Vyse. There are a couple ones that he gets throughout the game that are really awesome. I'm not a huge fan of that one. Alright, here we'll be faced with some more panels here. Just continue to follow the X's here, and you'll be safe. And on to the next area. Alright, so up here we are faced with a forked path again. This time all the panels will be triangles. So with all the panels looking the same, there must be something to tell us which way to go. So if we look down, you can see there are two minecart tracks. One that lines up with this side, and one that lines up with the right side. So the safe path is on the left. Also, there's another path down here through that door down there. There's actually an elevator down there, but the power is out, so the elevator's not operational right now. So we will be coming back to that a little bit later. There's nothing we can do with that right now. Got another champ. And Cupel evolved into the Cupel Sword. That's kind of cool. Moving right along. Alright, throughout these mines there are these little jail cells on the sides of the path here. And inside a lot of them are treasure chests. This one has 4 curia crystals. So let's continue along. Here's another one. There's no one in these cells though. And we get 800 gold. Alright, so okay, we got some new enemies here. These are some mine patrol guards. So these are the Valuan soldiers that are going through the mines. Actually, I'm probably going to just magic them to death. It's probably the easiest way to do it. The red line of spells is pretty useful, gotta say. The fact that they can attack all enemies is really nice. Some of the other magic lines can be a little more powerful, but you know, red is pretty convenient. So that was quick and easy. And Vyse learns Rise Up. Alright, so we have another branching path here. So let's look down again. On the right and left there are platforms that you can fall down to. So straight ahead is safe. Let's see here. If you go down that ladder, it leads down to a platform. There's nothing there, I don't believe. There's a couple. I always forget. I don't think there's anything down here. I think this is just here so you can actually see what's down here on these platforms. So let's actually, while we're down here, let's just take a look. I don't think there's a moonfish or anything down here. Okay, so on that side there's nothing, but there actually is another path you can drop down to. But on this side there is a treasure chest and then a minecart track. So actually we're going to go down that one first, because I believe, let's see, Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go down that one first. So let's come over here. And we'll get this treasure with a Deloco male. So let's see who that would be best suited for. I'll give it to Vyse. I'm not even going to bother checking Drachma. He's got a high base defense stat, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, that's all there is to get here. Alright, Vyse gained a level there, and Drachma learned Pyres. And let me do a little bit of healing. Okay. And so we're going to go down. We're going to forcefully or purposely drop into one of Deloco's traps. And no matter what minecart you land in, it will always bring you back here. So this is like a scrap yard or whatever, and there's actually one Ixa'Takan working here. But there's all these flyers on top of this cage here. Inside this mine, I am the law. Flyers posted by Deloco. Treat my machines with respect or you'll be drawn and quartered. A moonstone pebble is worth a gallon of blood. Goodness. Alright, so to serve as kind of a penalty for coming down here, just in this room are where these enemies are. This is the only place these enemies can be encountered, the Serpantis. And these guys don't really play around. I mean, they have quite a bit of HP, and they also can do quite a bit of damage too. Alright, Phoenix. Pulling your weight a little bit, that's awesome. Okay, so these guys can... They don't have a ton of HP, but maybe they didn't have as much as I remember. But they do have this special move that can deal quite a bit of damage, which that looks awful. Like, that looks like it would do a lot more damage than that. Like, seriously, you just got lifted up and manhandled. And Drachma was debuffed with fatigue, so he couldn't charge any spirit points for that round. But that's okay. I had enough to do Color's Fury, so we got out of it. We got another black map. I have like 10 of those now. Kill any Ixa'Takan who tries to resist. Useless machines should be thrown away. Useless people should be executed. Goodness. Perfect devices and perfect machines are far more sacred than human life. Only perfect devices are worth anything. Imperfect devices are garbage. So, Deloco's insane. We all knew this already. I haven't seen you around here before. Were you brought here recently? A man named Deloco made this mine. It's filled with nasty traps. There's trapdoors all over the place. And remember, a circle doesn't always mean it's the right way. If you can see below, look down. If there's a mining cart, it'll come back here. Alright, so he gives you a couple tips on how to get through the traps. So that's kind of nice. Alright, Thena's up to level 20 and Aka learned Pyrum that battle. The Pyrum will be pretty useful. So now it's just tracking back to where we last left off here. Aka and Drachma both leveled up that battle. So we're gaining levels quite nicely, actually. Alright, so if you remember, the left path here is the right way to go. Alright, looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of editing in this episode too with all these battles. But that's okay. Alright, we actually have a new enemy here, and we caught them by surprise. So, we have the Digger here. which is a Valuan machine, I guess, made to dig for moonstones. Actually, I'm going to guard with everybody just so I can hop in and use a rain of swords here right off the bat. So I guess we're already going to see what the digger can do. But it's just a normal enemy, really. 200 HP. Not too dangerous. And this takes care of everyone, so... short and sweet.
Serves them right.
Exactly. Alright. We're almost back to where we were. Okay, here we are. Alright, so... anyway, as I was saying, last time we dropped down the left path. This time we're going to drop down the right path. And this time, if we look down, we have mine carts on the left and right, and a pathway in the middle. I know there's a move for battle, 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 battle. Alright. So there's nothing over here, so let's drop down the middle path. And down here we have a holding cell and an elevator, which we can't use, but inside this cell there's someone. You don't look like you're Valuan. Who might you be? I'm Vyse. Are you Ixa'Taka? No. It appears you have mistaken me for someone else. My name is Sentai. Then you're Haaz's father. You know Haaz. Then you must have been to the village in Ixa'Taka. That's where my wife and children are. Everyone was okay, right? Yeah, they were doing just fine. But you should worry about yourself right now. Oh, I'm okay. When I refused to help Valua, they threw me into these dungeons. I've been here for quite a while. You were looking for someone named Ixa'Taka, correct? If so, then you'll need to venture further into these mines. I think I can help. So they said that Sentai here was a very well-respected engineer. There are elevators scattered throughout the mines. You will need to use them to reach the other areas. I can get them working. So he's gonna fix the elevators for us. That's awesome. Look at that. Woohoo! Wow, Sentai, you're amazing. Why, thank you. I must advise you, proceed with caution. There are all sorts of traps. I will travel ahead and see if I can disarm them for you. Thank you. You've been a great help to us already. It's the least I can do for you. You rescued me, remember? I'm sure we'll meet again. Good luck. Alright, so now we got the elevators working, so let's hurry up and hop in. Well, we pretty much only have one option to go. There are a few elevators in this place, and they all lead to just one other destination. Here we have another... Okay, so I was wrong. You can run into those giant worm creature serpantuses in these areas as well, because I just ran into them. And we got a Zale Seed. Let's go ahead and use that. It increases Vigor by 3. Vigor is the raw stat for defense. So we're going to throw that to Fina because she has the least amount of HP, so she needs the most defense. Okay, so here we have a branching path. The way forward is actually in this direction, but we need to go down here because there's a couple treasures that we can get this way. And we get a 3-inch blaster, so that's for the Little Jack. I believe that's what we already have. Yes, okay, so if you didn't buy one, then you get one now. But we don't need it. I mean, you could equip 2, but I don't know. I'm not going to do that. And there's actually nothing in here. Okay, whatever. Alright. So down here we have another treasure chest with a Deloco drill, which is a weapon for drachma. So let's see here. Here we are. So that's actually a plus 22 upgrade. That's pretty nice. And also, one thing about this drill, its spinning blade can kill instantly, so it has a small chance of inflicting instant death upon enemies. And I know there's a moonfish here. Okay. Down here, we got it. Alright. So I'm going to backtrack up to that intersection. Alright. Not much left to go in this place. We're almost done. Alright, so a couple interesting things about the end of that battle. Vyse learned Pyrolen, which is the most, the strongest form of red magic. And actually, just real quick, as I was saying, if you drop through here, it'll just lead you back to the previous area before we got on the elevator. So there's a nice little shortcut back. Real quick though, as I was saying, I also picked up another mace hand, so it was a random drop from that previous battle. So if you didn't pick it up way back when you went through the Valuan catacombs, you can pick one up now in a random battle. Actually, you know what? I think I might need to backtrack a little bit. Let me think about this. Yeah, I'm going to backtrack toward the beginning of the dungeon because there was an elevator that we couldn't access at the very beginning. But I'm going to go back to that real quick, and there's an item that we can get through that elevator that I want to go ahead and pick up now before we proceed. So I will cut to whenever we get to that elevator, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so here we are back at the beginning here. We're going to, like I said, we're going to take this path to the left now that we have not gone down yet. There's an elevator at the end here that we can use now. So this will take us just to a short little area. And right out here on the platform is a chest. That has a moonberry in. Alright, so let's check our moonberry situation real quick. We have 4, okay, so let's see, what would I like to do here? As crazy as it sounds, I'm going to hold off on doing anything just yet. I do have a plan that I would like to try to do at a specific point in the game, so I do have a reason for doing this, but I'll explain it a little bit later. So I'm going to hold off on using those for now. I don't think there's anything over here. Okay, now I'm going to go back to that elevator we were standing in front of before I cut the first time, so I'll see you guys back over there. Alright, so we made it back to the elevator. And so let's go down. A couple things happened on that little trip there. We got a moonberry as a random drop, so now we have 5. And I'm still not going to use them. I know, go ahead and yell at me. And Fina learned the spell Ryzelin, which is very good. I'm really glad that I learned that. And so now we also gained a couple levels, so we're in pretty good shape.
Good, good. Soon, Vyse, very soon, you shall die. And when you die, I want you to die slowly. Yes, slowly, really slowly. I want your brains to gush out of your head.
Pardon me, DeLoco. I didn't mean to interrupt one of your intellectual monologues. I came to tell you that Vyse has broken into the mines.
And you figured this out all by yourself? What gave it away? Was it the alarm? Maybe it was the sirens.
DeLoco with a little sense of humor. Yes, well, the fact is he was foolish enough to deliver himself to me. I shall go dispose of him. Really?
You are the fool, Alfonso. The only reason that you were made admiral was because of your family. You don't stand a chance against Vyse. I shall kill him. I want him to die. Die, die, die! Soon. Very soon.
Goodness gracious. So Alfonso says he's coming to dispose of me, huh? We saw how that went for him last time. So if we come down here, the door shuts behind us and in front of us, and we saw a couple of Valuan guards standing in front of one of those doors. So actually this fight is between those guards. Nothing to really worry about here. I'm just going to burn them, and that'll be it. You know, something I was wondering about Drachma's weapons is that they look... Oh, here's Pyram. I don't think we've seen Pyram yet. Something I was wondering about Drachma's weapons. You know, they look really specially formatted to fit with his arm. Like, it would have to be very, almost like custom made. So for him to like just find these weapons and treasure chests and stuff all over the place, or to buy them in stores, like I can understand stores selling cutlasses or boomerangs for Vyse and Aka, but selling weapons for Drachma, like that's a really specialized weapon.
Serves him right.
You know, because it's got to work with the rest of his arm, and I don't know. That's just interesting. Okay, so here we have 4 doors. The guards were covering that last door right there on the left. So I'm going to go in that door last. And the rest of these doors are some treasure chests, 4 glyphs of might. That's nice. We have some of those already, but 4 more is a good thing. Doesn't hurt. We get 4 glyphs of speed. So if you remember those, we'll actually cast Quicka on the party. A little less useful, but hey, freeze free. And 2 healing salves, which will put regen on 1 party member. So let's go in this last door here. And who do we have here? And who might you be? Are you the High Priest of Ixa'Taka? The one and only. I am Ixa'Taka. We're on a mission from King Ixa'Taka. We're here to rescue you. Haha. Well, the king knows what I like. Sending 2 beautiful women to come save me. I have no use for you men. Now if you'll just leave us alone for a while. Oh, really? There's no way that this dirty old man is a high priest. Oh, aren't you a pretty one? In all of my years, I have never seen anyone like you. I believe that you are a Sylvite. Am I right? What? How did you know? Ha ha ha! Instinct, my dear, instinct. I am very observant, especially around women. I could probably guess that goofy girl's measurements. Okay, that does it. I know we have to bring him back, but the king didn't say anything about bringing him back conscious. Relax, Aka. Right now we just have to worry about getting out of here alive. Let's go. Okay, interesting character Ixa'Taka is.
So, you've rescued Ixa'Taka. Very nice. But soon you will die. You will die a horrible death and you will scream and I will laugh.
Inviting us in, are you?
I've prepared my favorite room just for you. Please, come in and stay a while. Stay forever.
Man, he loves to laugh. Alright, so we got Ixa'Taka, and we're being invited into the death trap. So, let's see. We have one more elevator to go down. And we have a save point and a large door. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. Okay. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and dive in. I was thinking about ending the episode here, but hey, I won't leave a cliffhanger like that. I don't get it. Why would the Valuans build such a huge room in these vines and not use it for anything? I don't plan on sticking around long enough to find out. Really, so you don't notice the blood stains on the floor? Or look up and see the giant spikes on the ceiling?
So you've made it this far. I am impressed. But now you shall die. You will pay for what you did to my precious chameleon. Oh yes, you will.
Like, look up! Like, you don't see him either, standing up there?
I love it. All of the slaves who tried to run have died in this room. Vyse, I want to hear you scream. Now I shall have my revenge. Let's start the show, shall we? Huh? Now what?
Oh, look at this. Alfonso.
Long time no see, Vyse. It is I, Alfonso. I came here to watch you die. What are you doing, Alfonso, you fool? If you're in there, I won't be able to crush them. Someone of my stature doesn't deal with filth like yourselves personally. Antonio, too. Finish them.
Really? You came all the way down here, you're still not going to fight us? You're just going to throw another one of your armored bisons at us? Really? You are pathetic. Okay, so Antonio 2 has gold armor this time. Ooh. Alright, so this battle is identical to the first one that we had against Antonio at the very beginning of the game, so we will treat it accordingly. So I'm just going to Glyph of Might Vyse here. Focus with all the rest. So, like I said, this fight is identical. Antonio has the same move set he did before, so he has Thunder of Fury. But that's his only special attack, and he comes out using it right off the bat. Let's see if he uses it more than just once this time. That actually packs quite a punch. So maybe I should have been a little more conservative with this. But anyway, I'm going to just start Cutlass Furying this fool. Let's see. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Meant to heal at least a little bit. And actually, Antonio, I think, is a yellow element, so I forgot to change Vyse over to blue. So I need to do that. Let me make sure. Yeah, he's yellow, so I need to change to blue here. And actually, I'm going to use Drachma here. I'm going to switch him over to the Mace Hand, blue, and use a Tackle. So you see the difference there. So as I changed over to blue, it did 200 more damage. It's kind of nice. So you see, even with the mace hand, okay, so yeah, he uses it twice already this fight. He only used it once in the very first fight of the game. So, see, it's like every other turn is how it should be. But anyway, like I was saying, Drachma using Tackle, which costs more SP, and using his mace hand still can't catch up to Vyse's incredible strength with that plus 80 he gets from the captain's hat. And just like this fight's over.
We've finished them off.
So super easy. And Fina learns Webley, and we get another Moonberry. Awesome.
What are you doing? Not this way!
That's what you get.
Serves you right, Alfonso. You got what you deserved.
I'm actually agreeing with DeLoco here.
Oh well, I guess I'll have to skewer all of you.
Ooh.
Hmm?
What? 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 What's going on? My traps have never failed me before. Crush them, crush them, crush them!
Admiral DeLoco, someone has tampered with all the machines in the mines. They are all malfunctioning.
What? Why? How can this be? I don't understand! Vyse, why won't you just die?
He's gonna pop a gasket. Sir, snap out of it. Please get a hold of yourself. Yeah, he's nuts. Okay, so I mean, even if that ceiling were to come down, look at those spikes. I mean, they're tall enough and far enough apart, you could just stand between them and be fine. I'm not real sure what the danger is there, but whatever.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Maybe because you're a pansy. Anyway, we'll just leave Alfonso there writhing on the ground. And hey look, Sentime's here. I made it out of the mines unharmed, I see. I made a few adjustments to some of the machinery in the mines. Did it help? So that's what that was. Yes. Well, let's be on our way. Ah, yes, I managed to open the door to the outside as well. I must hurry back to see my family. They must be terribly worried about me. You really know your stuff. And he cares very much about his family as well. You're a good man, Sentai. We're glad we could help you. Thank you very much. Well, I must get going. Stop by and see me in Horteka when you get a chance. Will do, buddy. Alright, so he opens the door to the outside, which just happens to be the giant door that we saw at the entrance. So once again, a shortcut back to the entrance that would have been really nice to just see at the very beginning. Would have saved us a lot of time. Oh well. Alright, so we're back outside. So we rescued Asapa. Unfortunately, we can't rescue the rest of the Ixa'Takans. They have to stay here. That's kind of a bummer. So now we're going to head back to the Little Jack and go back to the King's hideout and bring Asapa back. So that's what we will do next episode. I know this episode went kind of long, but we got a lot done. We went through the whole Moonstone Mountain, rescued Asapa, and now we're going to head back to see the King. So that's what we will do next episode. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.